What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Mass Market. Thank you very much for tuning in. Give me a few minutes to get everything set up, and then we'll be rocking, doing some TA on ADA, Dogecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Shiba, all the good stuff. So just hang tight. Let me get set up, and then we'll be rocking, guys. What's up, A-Rat? What's up, Lindsay? How you doing? Getting everything set up real quick, and then we'll be kicking this baby off, talking about some ADA, because ADA is doing absolutely beautiful tonight, having a really big spark all the way back from 139 to 149, 10-cent move. We are coming back down. Look like we're going to go for a retest at 200, but give me a few minutes. We'll get everything set up, and we'll get cranked up right here. Funny, nothing's really trending on Twitter right now for Doge or ADA. Holy beard. Yeah, I got a little beard going right now. I need to go get a little fresh cut, but it's not gonna happen until next week. So how are y'all doing tonight? Hopefully y'all having a great Sunday. Enjoy time with family and friends on this beautiful weekend. We got Bitcoin currently coming in at 42,647. Dogecoin right underneath 17 cents, down, about 4% today. Took a little bit of a hit. We do have some movers though. Litecoin was at 150, coming back down a little bit. ADA, the big story of the day. Oh man, it's good to see it back at 145, but are we done? Is 150 at the top for right now? Are we going to retrace? Let's kind of find out. Let's take a look at the charts, kind of figure out maybe what they're telling us. I was looking at the 4-hour earlier. This is kind of what I'm seeing right here. Let me change this up. What's up, Ernesto? Going over some ADA real quick, man. So off the 4-hour, ever since we hit 2337, you can even go back a little bit further. We've just been, setting those lower highs all the way down. 237 right here, 176 right here, 159, and then 149. So I'd really get a lot more bullish if we break 150 and start, breaking up above this, 160 range right here. That would tell me we're back. Probably potentially set us up for a $2 retest. The daily, not looking too bad. The weekly, here's what I'm kind of looking at. If we could form like this little head and shoulder pattern where we spike up maybe somewhere around 180 to $2, I do think we might be able to get that out of this next little pump we're about to see on ADA. That'd be best case scenario right now. So if you're sitting in the red right now, I would just hang tight. I think it's going to be fine in the next couple weeks. On the daily, like I said, though, the only thing concerning me ever since 310, you hit that high right here at 240, got rejected, 178, and then 160. So now we're hitting 150, kind of seeing that rejection. Do we continue that trend down, or do we pop back above 160 and start smashing through 190 and $2 retest possibly? So let's hope that that bottom at 110 was a spring shot back to set us up to some brand new all-time highs. Let's look at the weekly. So yeah, pretty much retraced all of the gains we saw from that rip up to $3.10. So we have to hopefully see a rebound shortly. Let me change this up, and we'll get. So yeah, guys, hopefully y'all caught that AMA we did over on Twitter this past weekend with the Saitama dev team. It's pretty cool, pretty interesting. I had a bunch of questions we had to ask that guy, so I went pretty quick, for an hour and a half we had with him. So it was very entertaining. I did learn some stuff about Saitama. I'm not invested in Saitama, but I'm gonna keep my eye on it definitely after talking with the creator and the devs over there with the whole team. So guys, look for us this weekend. Sunday we have a interview with the devs from Kishu Inu. So I'll definitely keep you guys up to date. It will be happening Saturday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure to look for that. That's kind of where I've been, guys. Why I didn't live stream too much this weekend. I'm just trying to grow that side of the platform. I think it's going to really help in the long run to boost the channel viewership and stuff like that. So progress. So nonetheless, what's up, Miss Lady? How are you doing? Good to see you in the chat tonight. Always a pleasure. So we're going over ADA right now, waiting for possible retest of the 50 exponential moving average, which is at 146 right here. So that's what I'm anticipating, maybe a retest of that 50. Usually when ADA goes on a pretty nice little pump, we'll ride that 50 all the way. So I'm looking for a retest and then maybe a bounce. So I don't think we'll quite break that 150, but it's definitely possible between now and tomorrow. I'm not looking at too many stocks for this week. The stock market's kind of been in a bit of a downtrend ever since mid-December. So I'm not really playing no options right now, even though I am looking at some puts possibly in March due to the Fed raising interest rates. So we'll talk about that probably this week. I'm gonna look to pick up some puts tomorrow, so I'll definitely drop that in the Discord. So guys, if you're not part of our Discord, I'm gonna drop that link in here right now. We'd love for you to join. It's 100% free for free. So y'all make sure to check that out too as well. Oh yeah, he probably is, Ernesto. I called it, man. I thought the 49ers were gonna bang them up, and they definitely did, man. So good to see you, Ernesto. I saw you post in the Discord about ADA, man. It's looking beautiful. I think it's I think it's working its way back up to a $2 retest, man. Probably a little head and shoulders pattern going to happen. I think you see a reversal of what you had here all the way to $2, and then we'll have to talk about I think 180 to $2 is the next stop, ultimately what it's going to be for ADA, which about 34 cents away. So it's not that far away. It's not that much to ask for. But I think you'll start seeing maybe some selling off. People that have been holding it for quite some time, they might look to take some profits. So we'll have to keep our eye on everything. Let's go to Matic. I bought some more Matic, and I'm finally back up on it. It did take up a bit of a dip. Let's go to the 4-hour chart, see where we're at. So 4-hour Matic, man, really nice ascending level of support right here. Chart looks beautiful. I mean, absolutely beautiful. Can we go back up to that 292 range? I definitely think so. I think it's setting up to possibly hop in the 320, 325 range off this next pump that we're about to see off of it. That doesn't mean we're not going to come up, trade sideways for a little bit, maybe come down. But ultimately, I think our goal is to break that 292 range, so that's what I'm holding for. Look at Phantom, 314. I dumped some off at, and that's down 5%. I offloaded some at 390. I mean, at 290, and I don't feel bad about it, even though it went a little bit higher, guys. It's a profit-taking game right now, and that's what you guys need to be doing. So ADA, I picked up some more. Luckily, down here, around 220. So, I'm up 20 cents per coin right now, but, I am expecting a pretty good move to the upside. Whether we pop back within this range right here, trade sideways around 250, 260, and then maybe see a little retracement before we ultimately go for a 292 retest. But I do see a 292 retest close in the future, guys. So hopefully that comes true this week. So we'll have to see how it plays out. Dogecoin, nonetheless, having a really nice pop right here. Brought us to almost a little double top pattern forming right here. Let's get to the 30-minute chart, kind of see what's going on. So 21.51 here on the 14th. So not quite seeing the sustained growth we wanted, but we are in a steady uptrend. So this would be pretty much a bounce opportunity at 16.75. Let's hopefully we get it right here. Let's see where we hit. 16.93 was the low of this candle right here off the last 30 minutes. 1 minute not looking too sharp, real short-term price action right here. Let's check out the 5-minute. So we need to hold this support. 16.75, we absolutely have to hold this. So we're going to start talking about some lower numbers off of Doge. And 15.35 is really your next stopping point in terms of major levels of support. So that's what I'm looking for. And then after that is 14.50. So you know, we might have some bounce points before then, but the major levels 1450 and 1535 is kind of what I'm seeing. So let's hopefully we hold this 1675. Didn't quite retest it. We're starting to bounce, but hopefully tomorrow bring some action back into the market and get some more volume pressure, buying pressure stepping in, because right now ADA is where it's at. Litecoin had a nice little pump today. Let's check out the Litecoin chart real quick, kind of see where it went. That's not it. Hold on. Litecoin, boom, right here. So let me zoom this out real quick. Had a nice pump to 151. Now we're going back to recheck that 14, and we do have a level of support right here that we are sitting on top of. You can see kind of that 147 range was a little breakout point. Tried to break out, got rejected at 151, and now we're currently back to 148 and retesting that breakout point right there. So if we do get a bounce right here, I think it's smooth sailing for Litecoin. I do think we'll start to see little pops here and there and eventually start working our way back to 160, 170, hopefully right before February. So, you know, nothing's really moving too fast. Institutions aren't really picking a whole lot up right now, so we have to keep that in mind. The market's not absolutely soaring right now, but you do have to keep in mind February taxes are going to start to roll back into people's pockets. You know, they're going to have some more money flowing through the economy, and that's what we tend to kind of see the crypto market kind of excel, when more money is being pumped into the economy, and taxes are no exemption from that. So we'll have to see. That's BitCash. Sorry, I pulled up the wrong one. So Bitcoin, pretty much flat, and I'll take it. I'll take flat over, you know, just completely falling out like it was doing for the longest time, you know, from that 46 to freaking, how low did we go? 39. So ever since 39, we've been looking decent, man. We popped right back up, and now we're trading sideways, kind of, you know, hugging that level of support that I had right here at 43,000. Fell right below it. We tried to sustain it. You know, lots and lots of buying and selling going on. Probably the whales going back and forth. But institutions are trying to pick up within this range, guys. So I would not be surprised if we see 39, 40 again. I'm just saying, you know, I think that's where they're trying to pick this thing up at. And we did hit this resistance right here at 44 flat. Got rejected, which ultimately led us back to 41, and then we popped back. So you never know. We could see a big surge this week, possibly to 44.9 and 45,000. But that would be best case scenario. Worst case, we would start trending back down toward, you know, 40,000 range. And that's idea for institutions really picking this thing up and really, you know, pocketing some Bitcoin for the long-term hold. I think there's lots and lots of buying pressure. I'd be super surprised if we would start seeing 38, 37 here in the short term. I'm expecting some pretty nice stuff happening between now and mid-February. So good to see Doge is 17. Litecoin around 150. That's good to see. Phantom, I mean, yeah, Phantom's down 5%, but I mean, look at the charts on this thing. This thing is, it just doesn't stop. I mean, this is just beautiful, beautiful price action. So, of course, I'm not going to buy. I hit 338. I sold at 290. I don't feel bad about it. Realistically, this is where I sold off the chart. This line right here. So I did miss a little bit of the toppage, but I'm not all, you know, butthurt about it, because, you know, I do think it's going to come back down. That 50 still sitting at $2.76. So if I see a retracement, everything goes back to the 200. Just remember that 200 is sitting at 225. Might be toward the 250 range, 240 by the time we go back to retest it, but it always goes back to retest it. So, you know, I'm not going to buy the peak right here. Ultimately, I'm going to wait. And I do think we drew that line a while back. We'll probably see a retest somewhere around 250 to 260, and that's where I might pick up some more. So if you do see that off of Phantom and you don't see a drop below 260, I would say I'd be a pretty good buying opportunity. Just the way the charts are working out. I think Phantom's a great project. I think it's going to continue to do great things. Definitely one you should have on your watch list for 2022. I think it's going to make some pretty big moves in the market. So what's up, RW? How you doing? Matt MCL88 tested support beautifully. How you doing, man? What's up, Bear? Cheers, man. Hope you had a happy birthday. Great weekend, dude. Good to see you in the chat. Old Raven Farm, good to see you. Hopefully y'all caught that AMA we did. It was really, really cool to see. Miss Lady, thank you for joining the Discord. We hang out in the main crypto channel, so that's where you can find us. But yeah, dude, thank y'all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. Hopefully y'all caught the AMA. I think it was very interesting. I basically grilled the COO of Saitama for an hour, and then we took a couple questions and made some closing statements. But overall, it was a good interview. I just had so many questions because they had just launched SataMask, which is like their personalized app. And so many people were having issues with it, trying to get it pulled up and get it working. It kept crashing. Even now, I'm still getting plenty of messages about their app. So still not completely working kind of what I'm getting from it. So somebody else just joined the server. So thank you for that. But yeah, right now, Phantom, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm looking for a 260 reentry. So I'm not going to buy the top. That's the pretty much tippy top we're looking at. I think we'll break below that. I think we'll ultimately come back to retest this ascending level of support we have off of FTM. So that's kind of what I'm looking for right there. Somewhere down 260. So let's check out XRP. Pretty much trading flat too. Waiting for a nice pop. That's what I'm waiting for. We're still in that bit of a downtrend, guys. Let me go ahead and take this off right here, if it'll let me. And of course, it's not gonna let me, just because I'm on a live stream. Let me zoom in. Oh well, fuck it. I don't care. Let's get to the 30-minute chart right here. So you can tell we're really riding this level right here at 78 cents. And we just can't get it back over it. And we're falling accordingly. But hopefully we start to see a bounce. I wouldn't want to see a break below this level right here, because then, you're probably going to start to see 73 once again. But 73 to 70, man, if you see that, I'd be picking up as much as you can. Ultimately, a retest to 70 would be the worst case scenario in the short term for XRP. But on the way back up, I do see a pump back up to the 84 cent range, hopefully. But XRP for the longest was trading, goddamn, $1 to $1.30. So I am waiting for that action to get above $1, which is not far-fetched. It will happen. XRP lawsuit, they did have some news. I think they had some news break on that. Let me see. I thought I had read an article the other day I wanted to share with y'all. Let me see. Give me one quick second. What is this? Bitcoin, crypto, and NFTs are... Let's run an ad. Hold on. Bitcoin, crypto, and NFTs are braced for a big week as extreme price swings hit Ethereum, BNB, Solana, Cardano, and XRP. Bitcoin cryptocurrencies have had a mixed beginning to 2022, with Bitcoin price recording one of its worst ever starts to a new year. Bitcoin traditionally is up 5 to 7% every January, so that's where they're bringing that information to you. But however, the NFT market has gone from strength to strength as Marketplace OpenSea generated nearly 2.7 billion in volume since January 1st, and on track for its highest volume month ever. And that goes back to show y'all how we talked about, the difference in this bear market from the last ones. I do think there's a lot more use cases than what we see in the past, just with NFTs being so strong, the community, and also seeing a lot more partnerships, Visa and all that stuff. So we'll have to see how that plays out. But Ethereum and its biggest rival, Binance, BNB, Solana, and Cardano, have also struggled along with Bitcoin. Now, after the investment giant issued a shock Bitcoin prediction, cryptocurrencies and NFTs are braced for some of the biggest names in crypto to come together for the North American Bitcoin Conference, with billionaire investor Mark Cuban set to join crypto-friendly Miami Mayor Francis. I can't even say that dude's last name. So I'm not even going to try to pronounce it. Sorry. I'm going to mess it all up. But the 3-day North American Bitcoin Conference starting tomorrow in Miami is one of the largest Bitcoin conferences, and we'll see crypto entrepreneurs, investors, and influencers discuss the latest blockchain technologies, trends, and market opportunities. Now, you remember when they had the last conference in Miami? It took a little while, but Bitcoin finally came back to 69,000. So I am super excited to see what comes out of this convention, see what they're talking about. But last year, El Salvador set the bar high for the Bitcoin conference announcements when it revealed it planned to become the world's first country to make Bitcoin legal tender at Bitcoin's 2021 in June. And we went through the summer. I was back in June. We went through all the dips that we saw, And yeah, it took a little bit of a beating, but we did come back, saw 69,000. I do think we're going to come back and see a brand new all-time high somewhere on Bitcoin between 75 and 84. And that's where I'm going to look to offload quite a bit of crypto, because I do think we'll see a pretty good retracement from that level. But we'll talk about that when the time comes. We still need to start getting over some pretty major levels, such as 50K on Bitcoin, before we can even discuss having a brand new all-time high, guys. So let's see. Cuban's saying, I'm just going to see if there's anything new. The owner of the NBA Dallas Mavericks and celebrity investor who recently launched an NFT website says via email, pouring cold water on expectations. He'll make a big announcement. I don't expect any fireworks, though. So we'll have to see. He's going to go there and make a pretty decent sized announcement. So look for that tomorrow. That could cause some excitement in the market. So if you are able to pay attention to what's happening at that conference, you might be able to catch an announcement right when it happens and catch a pretty good pump off of it, low swing trade, so to say. So Cuban has clashed with some in the Bitcoin and crypto community in the recent years, famously saying a few years ago he'd rather have bananas than Bitcoin. Well, I bet you he made the Bitcoin maxis happy with that one. But however, Cuban, who owns a handful of pricey NFTs, has embraced both the DeFi, which wants to recreate traditional financial systems using crypto technology instead of banks, and collectible NFTs, increasingly being used by sports teams and gaming companies as a revenue stream. So, got some big stuff happening tomorrow. Definitely want to see what that announcement coming out of from Mark Cuban is going to be. Probably something to do with his NFT platform. I wouldn't even be surprised if he would start his own NFT platform, kind of like Coinbase, not Coinbase, OpenSeas, because a lot of people are, they don't like OpenSeas, man. I see a lot of hate about it in the community, so we'll have to see. Look at Rallycoin, definitely. Let's check it out. Let's see if they have it on TradingView real quick. What's up, OMG? Hopefully you had a good weekend. What's up, Trent? How you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing well. One looking nice. First one we got popped up there, so. Rally to Tether. Yeah, so 32 cents. Why is it dipping? Why is it only showing me back to July 20th? Had a nice pop to almost $1. And then now we hit 26. Now we saw a bounce. You get a break above this level, I would say 38, 39. Easily 45. 45 to 60. So, yeah, I would continue to hold. You definitely got some volume, buying volume stepping in. But you're going to have to get over this 35 range if you want to make that a continuation. Because, like I said, there's not a whole lot in the way until you really start to get to all these bottoms right here around 50 cents. But you'll hit a little traffic right here at 40. So really look for that 40-cent range and that 35 to 37. If you can get a break above that, you're going to make a nice move to the upside. So, yeah, I think if you can get it cheap, the way this chart looks, I can't tell where it came from. But what I can see in the very short term from July till now, past 6 months, yeah, I'd be holding it if I do have it cheap enough. I do think a move back to 50 cents would be most likely before a major rejection would happen. 45 to 50, I do think is in store for it. So we'll see what happens. Let's pull up Doge real quick. All right, so yeah, let me know if y'all got any questions, any stocks y'all want to go over before tomorrow. I'm not too bullish on stocks right now. There'll probably be some good movers this week. It's just the market's been in a downtrend ever since December 15th, and I haven't really been playing any stocks as of late. So that's all I do is hold. I don't blame you. You'll probably make a rally. A rally will probably make a rally back to 50 cents. I'm expecting the way it looks off the chart. So. So guys, hopefully y'all had a great weekend. We got Dogecoin approaching another major level of support, 1675. Getting a little bit of a bounce right before we hit it. Is looking better. Shiba's back below 3. I do expect Shiba probably sometime in mid-February to really start soaring again. So, you know, until then, you know, we might see a little bit more dippage. We'll have to see on Shiba. But, you know, Bitcoin can start correcting itself. We'll start to see some pretty big moves in the market. Like I said, February, you also have to remember we're getting taxes back. A lot, you know, for some people, a lot of retail are going to start getting taxes back. And, you know, they'll probably reinvest some of that, you know, and you'll see a lot more spikeage happening in the market. You know, I think that's kind of accumulation would happen last year. Taxes on top of stimulus checks was really pumping the market up to 74 cents on Doge and a bunch of other cryptos. So I do think we'll see a repeat of some volume and some action popping back up. Oh, I'm sorry, OMG. That's never good. I'll keep them in my thoughts though. Crypto Life, what's happening, my man? Good to see you back in the chat. So yeah, guys, it's been pretty dead. Ben, you sold all you ate, man? Well, look, man, it's looking nice, but if it doesn't get over this 150 range, and I'm talking like next day or two, you know, we could start to regress a little bit off of it. But it's been a really, really nice upswing. So when you hit 135, you pulled back to 123, 149. You might see a pullback to, you know, 137 if we can't get over 150. And a break below that range right here, break below all these tops, we're right back in some bearish territory. So having a nice little pop right now. That's a 30-minute candle straight up. So definitely getting some volume pressure stepping in. But like I said, I am looking for a 200 retest, and hopefully it's on that 140 mark by the time we get to that 50 crosses this level of support. That way we have a moving average set right here and a level of support. So we should get a bounce right there at that point. I have a little bit, but not much. Hey, man, that's cool. At least you got a little skin in the game. You know, there's a potential that ADA could spring load back to 180, and I'm really hoping that's what we get soon. I really am. So what's up, Joey? How you doing, man? Good to see you in the chat. Thank you for tuning in, man. We'll go back to Dogecoin real quick. Joey, I know it's your baby. It's mine too. But earlier I was just saying, you know, really need to hold this 1675. You know, we hit 1693 here about 30 minutes ago. So we really need to hold this level right here. Or, you know, we're going to start looking back, you know, 1615. You do have some support. So I'll pop that too right here. 1615. Boom. That's good enough. So you got a couple levels on the way down. 1535 after that. That's your next major level of support. And then 1450. So that's what I'm looking for. Worst case scenario, you know, 1675. You know, we bounce and head back up to, you know, 1750 to 18 cents once again. Hopefully that's where we're heading now. But we're still in that bit of a downtrend, guys, off that 30-minute. We haven't quite peaked, popped yet. So we came all the way up. You know, hopefully we don't retrace all the way back down. That would be worst case. But, you know, hopefully we start to hold some of these levels and we start to get a bounce. If we go here at a 4 hour, let's kind of see what we're looking at. Potential for, let's see where we're at off a golden cross. Potential for a golden cross, you know, depending on who's going to show up for the fight, the Bears, the Bulls. But potential for a golden cross. I bet you ADA's back in the golden cross range. Let's see. Yeah, it's getting close. Getting real close. We did have it. It got confirmed. And then we dipped right back below it, like immediately. No price bump from it at all. The Bears, I think, saw a lot of the market was heading for some pretty bullish signals. And then completely sold out just to keep it from happening. But, you know, we're getting ever so closely. Getting closer to some golden crosses across the board. I'm pretty sure FTM already had one. I can't confirm it though. Right here, it was probably a cross, which ultimately led us all the way to that 338 range. So if you didn't catch it, Joey, I'm kind of looking for a retest of 260 to 270 off this ascending level of support before I look for an entry back into FTM. But FTM could be a big mover this year. We could be looking at a lot higher prices off of FTM. Yeah, I'm talking a lot higher prices if the coin continues to do what it's been doing. So Travis is asking IMX. I don't know if that's on here. Let me see. Immutable X. That thing has some pretty good let's pull this up. Trading volume's up 150% today. Big spike too over the past 7 days. Over today, you know, he had some pretty good dips and valleys. Lots and lots of buying and selling. Over the past month, we've been in a pretty good downtrend ever since that top around 558. Slow bleed off the 3 month and a year. So could be due for a little pop here shortly, man. You know, ever since $5 though, you've been in a bit of a downtrend. So hopefully that reversal's coming with that 340, 330 bottom, and now you're starting to come back up. Let's see. Market rank 105. You have to look a little bit further into it, man. $4.07. It's down 2.4%. Today could be heading back though to around 375, especially if the market does turns out to be a shit show first thing tomorrow. I think tomorrow is going to be a big telltale sign about what's going to happen for the week of crypto, especially with the Bitcoin conference starting tomorrow. So we'll have to watch and see. What about IDEX? What we got there, man? Let's check it out. $0.20. Down slightly today. Hit a pretty good high though. 21. Let's look at the past month, man. That's looking ugly. The 1 month for sure, man. Took a big steep turn to the downside the past year. Had a really nice spike from 6 all the way to freaking 68, man. Kind of pulled a Dogecoin move. I mean, really. That was in, you know, September to remember. This thing straight up. Wow. I don't remember that happening. Apparently we missed this one though. This is 9.295. So in the span of 4 days, this thing went from 9 cents 6 cents all the way to 60. Wow. Fitting to rip hard at these prices. I didn't know they had comments right here. That's fucking funny. Finna. Finna. Finna rip hard. I'm gonna like that. No, I'm not signing up to like that. Bullish. It's going down. That's it. IDX is only going down. $2 this year. $2. Yeah. So IDEX, guys. Waiting for a pop. And I think you're getting close, man. 18-19 cents was the kind of tops of that last peak you had before it ripped all the way to 68. So I continue to hold it, man. I really would. I think it looks good. Pond is moving. What, Joey, what the hell is Pond? Let's check it out, man. Pond Crypto. Let's check it out. All right, let's pull that over here on the big screen. Show you what we working with. Market rank is 618. Over the past day, we hit 7 cents, down to 6 right now. Past 7 days, yeah, man, it really started to move. 5. Let me change that. Sorry. Oh, drop that down. All right. So yeah, moved from 5 cents all the way to 7.5. So definitely making some moves, man. I haven't looked at this one. Tell you the truth. Past 3 months, kind of looks like the rest of the market. So kind of looks exactly like the rest of the market. Even ADA was setting those higher lows real good off the 4-hour chart, and yeah, it could be due for a pop. I'm hoping the whole market pops here shortly, guys. I'm hoping we see some pretty big moves to the upside, especially with all the great news we have coming in February. Dogex, I think we're just getting ready to spring load and head to the moon. But that's just my personal opinion. Cardano 145, starting to see some retracement from that 149 level. I'm kind of looking for that 137 off that moving average retest. Matic 239. So I think we'll get a good feel for the market tomorrow, kind of where we're heading. 42.7 on Bitcoin right now. So we'll have to continue watching it throughout the day tomorrow. See if we get any big news out the Bitcoin conference. But if you can remember back in June, it took us 2-3 months before we finally started moving after that last conference. But, it does line up. March, we still have the Bitcoin spot ETF, getting voted on. So we might see a little bit lower prices before, but, I'm still hoping the market's heading back in the right direction now. Ethereum 32.67, not looking too bad. AVAX holding tight. 90 seems to be comfortable for AVAX. So Sailor number 86. Hi, Matt. What do you think of Doge GF and Shiba GF? Randy Zuckerberg has been shilling them. Look, man. I don't know. I've had a few people. You're not the only person that's asked me about Doge GF, and they made some really good money on it. Just be careful with those type of plays. I wouldn't invest a whole bunch into them, but for some of them plays, it only takes a little bit. So I'd be careful with it, man. I know a lot of people are super bullish on Doge GF. I didn't look at Sheep GF, to be honest with you. I saw some people, shilling it. But you have to be careful with that, man. Them shills become them rug pulls. And I'm not saying they are, but you have to be careful. I wouldn't throw a whole bunch at it, man. But Doge GF, if it's still hanging around, I know some people have made some money off of it. So, if that speaks for anything, I hope that helps. Crypto Life says I'm holding. Hell yeah. Stevie E, how you doing, my man? Good to see you in the chat. Hearing good things about Anchor. Love me some Anchor, my dude. Where's Anchor at? I have some Anchor, man. I think it's a great project to hold long term. Kind of like my VeChain. I'm just hanging on to that. Down 2% today, 9 cents. Past 1 month, but 3 months, yeah, it just looks the same as the rest of the market. So, market is trending according to Bitcoin right now, and that's because Bitcoin makes up so much of the market cap in the crypto space. So, anytime it drops, it's going to take everything down with it. Joey says Spell was up 11% this morning. That's another one I looked at, always wanted to get in, and I never did. Kind of like FTM. Spell token, 1 cent right now. Overall, year to date, ever since you hit that high of 2 cents back on the 3rd, been in a constant downtrend. But you came from some Shiba prices off of this thing all the way to 1 cent. So that's pretty amazing, man. I'm gonna have to look further into this project. This is going on my watch list because I want to find out what they did to ultimately. How many tokens does this have? Let me see. Yeah, they have quite a bit. Total supply. Yeah, I'll research this, man. This might be a really good opportunity right here. Spell token. Like I said, I've been watching it for a while now. I've been wanting to hop in. I just haven't done it yet. So, love Spell. There you go. Be careful. Caught could rug at any minute. Yeah, I think came from some really low numbers, man. Spell is very cheap DeFi. I'm all about that DeFi, man. What's up with Raven Coin? I don't know, man. Is it doing something? I still got an interview with those people from Raven coming. The dev team over there. So I'm going to keep you guys updated. I'm going to try to get them on soon. It's up to 9 cents. Had a pretty good peak up to 13, and I was back in on the 4th a couple days ago. So that tends to be the trend with Raven. You have these little peaks after you dip. You know, it might be due for a nice little peak, nice little run back to 14, 15 cents. So I'm just kind of watching it. Currently trading at 9 cents right now, but I've been keeping up with what they're doing with their whole NFT projects and all that stuff. So very cool to see over there. Rick says, I have a big bag of Spell. Awesome, Rick. Hey, that thing came from way down there, man. So hopefully he's sitting up on some pretty nice profits, Mr. Rick. Bought only 15 FTM this morning. Dude, I'd be careful with I'm looking to pick up Phantom back at I think 270 is where I'm gonna get it, because I'm not buying this peak right here. Last time we peaked out, you know, we retraced about, you know, a good bit of that whole run, and then before we took off for another one. So I could definitely see a retracement back to 260, 270 before you continue ripping off. But I'm just anticipating a retest of that 50, but that 50's hooking, that 200's hooking. You know, you could explode and go on a bit of a run, but I wouldn't want that. I'd rather come back down, retest, bounce, and continue a higher natural growth. Just because every time you see those big major spikes, like say it would spike to $4.80, you would see almost probably a crash right away. And then you'd probably retrace back to, you know, 160, 150 off of Phantom. Not really what I'm trying to see off of it. Joey says Matic has a hip happening this week. Lots of hype for Matic. Yeah, I bought some more. You know, I'm up on it right now. You know, I sold, bought some more. Now I'm up again. So I'm going to continue to hold it. I do think Matic could be spring loading up for a break over 292. But that's what I'm betting for here in the short term. So just in case you missed it, kind of show you. So, you know, really nice uptrend here off the 4-hour chart. That's the one I look at. You know, we're just popping back above that 200, so we could end up going on a bit of a run. Do look like we're seeing a you know, golden cross looking to get set up once again on Matic right here. Last time we had that, man, I mean, we exploded. We had that at 180, and then we finally broke that $2 range. 250 got rejected, then 292 got rejected. I think we're setting up for a pretty nice little move. I think Matic will be in the 3.5 range here shortly. So it's kind of what I'm looking for here on Matic here shortly, guys. That's Dogecoin. I'll pull that up while I'm answering these questions. What's up, One Shot GT? How's it going, man? Turbo Fireman, dude. Good to see you in the freaking chat, my dude. Guys, I'm sorry I have not been live streaming every freaking night. This Twitter game is, you know, taking a little bit away from me. But, you know, I'm slowly getting everything right, getting it ready to go. We have another AMA coming up with Kishu Inu on Saturday. So when I do my own research, my own DD about the whole project, I'll let you guys know. I did say Tom over the weekend. Pretty big show. We had 30,000 viewers off that 1 hour show. So really good showing on Twitter. And hopefully, you know, some of that time will start to transpire over to YouTube. Eventually will. But definitely some good times over there. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. Stay up with that. Our dollar cost average in. There you go, Joey. Best way to do it, man. Can you do TA on Spell? Absolutely, man. And then Crypto Life, I'll get back to you. I see your comment. I'll get back to it real quick after I do this, man. Spell token. Let's see if they have the. They don't have the one I'm looking for right here. I'll go off the one off it. No, that's not gonna be the right one. Man, it's really hard. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it off of TradingView. Oh wait, here we go. But it's only listed back from December, so there's not much I can give you right here off the TA, other than, you know, your bottom right here is what it's showing at 1 cent. And then you're currently trading at 0.01333.2 is you know, where I'd kind of get concerned, but hopefully you start to work your way back up. There's not much in the way on the way back up. You know, you drop pretty hard here off the 5th, between the second, I have to argue the 3rd and the 5th right here. It's where you hit that 0.01322 range, and then you're trying to pop back. So I wish I could go back to where, dude, I know it has a lot more I can look at. It just doesn't have it off the charts. Let me see if I can kind of show you what I'm looking at right here. So Spell, yeah, I mean, took a nosedive here from that 0.01544 range. So past month, I mean, you were soaring, man. You were doing great things. 2 cents. Back around Christmas, you know, and then right after Christmas. So I'm not saying it's taking nothing away from it. It's still looking pretty decent. It's just looking like the rest of the crypto market. So like right here, unless you completely fall out, and I'm talking a fallout between 0.01122 range, the bottom right here, then you could potentially start seeing underneath a cent again. So that's what I'd be looking for. Looking to pick some up right around in this area right here, which is anywhere really close to a cent, maybe a little bit under. But, you know, we could still go either way. You know, you could see a pretty good pump. After you see these pumps, you do retrace a little bit. We saw a pump, retraced, pump, tried to maintain, retrace. So it might be a little bounce opportunity right there off a spell. So I do think that's a great, decent long-term hold. So I would look at it. Felt decent position. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Crypto Life. What do you think of BOSEN? BOSON. Let me check it out, man. I haven't looked at that. Boston Protocol down 4%. Man, these little coins are taking beatings, man. It looks the same as the rest of the coins we looked at tonight. So I'd have to say, you know, it came from $5 back in April of 21, and then completely fell out, and only came back to 350 before you fell out again. So I could be due for a little pop. You might have to sit on it for a while. You know, ever since you hit that high, I would say from May to October. I mean, you sat on that thing for quite some time. I think there's a few better plays out there that you could hop on, man. What's up, D-Grade? How you doing, man? I built a pretty decent position in Atom and CRV, getting decent returns. Dude, Atom is a great freaking project, man. I don't even think it's on my screen right here, but let's check it out, man. I do like me some Cosmos, man. Let's pull it up here off the 4-hour chart. Kind of, you know, I don't have too much to go off of because it just got listed right here. Might have to pull it up off of TradingView. Let's do a 30-minute chart TA. So right here, 44.67. That is ultimate top right here in the short term. 44.67. Boom, right there. That's when you know you pretty much got a rejection right there. So that's you know, you're probably going back to that 200 right here, 40 bucks. So I'm gonna go ahead and mark that. 40 bucks right there, and then you do have some decent support right here at 36. So I would think short term 36, you do have some decent support, and then ultimately you know, you got 34 and then 32. Go ahead and pop those. So after this 40, man, you really need to start breaking this. You know, I see it all the time. You get these little double tops and then you kind of sell off a little bit. And I like Adams. I think Adams is a great project for a long-term hold. So hopefully we get above 44.67, and then your guess is as good as mine where we end up. But you did get rejected off a double top right there. So just make sure you're paying attention. But I like it. The more times you retest this level, you got 2 hits already. You know, the weaker it gets, and the more likelihood of a breakthrough if you keep respecting your moving averages and they're moving up. You know, let's check at the 4 hour real quick, see if I can get anything. No, it's probably a cross right here, but I can't see it. So, you know, it hasn't been listed on this chart for 200 days. That's why you're not quite getting the full picture right here off the 200 exponential moving average. But you probably got a cross right here, which is leading you to some pretty good tops. You know, if you can get a bounce off this 50, which is currently at 39, if you would see a retracement, you'd probably see a break over that 44.67. So yeah, I remain bullish ever since that retracement. You know, you're already back to 41. So I do think you'll see a retest of $40, and I got that off the 30-minute chart right here. That was where the 200 is sitting, so I do think you'll see a retest. So looking good, man. I'm from Louisiana, man. Stevie E, I am from Louisiana. The CL hasn't moved much in years. And here's going to finally pray my ZIL. I've heard of it, man. I've never really looked into it. Currently at 6 cents. Oh, wow. Yeah, dude, you sat flat for years, for a long time, dude. Since 18. Wow. This thing hit 20 cents in May of 2018. And you waited for all 20 cents back in 2021. Dude, have you been holding that for 3 years? That's amazing, man. I think ADA will ever moon. ADA, dude, over here we've been picking up ADA 85 cents, man, back in the beginning of last year. And, you know, it did kind of moon for us, man. Went to $3. Will it moon again? Absolutely, man. I think ADA is going to, you know, you'll eventually see ADA $5-10, man, in the future. Anchor's a good play too, man. I got both of them. But I can't, I personally think ADA is a little bit better play than Anchor. But that's just me personally. You know, you could ask someone else that and they'll tell you differently. Dude, yeah, you definitely been holding strong, man. What's up, NS? How you doing? OHMS? Let's check it out. Dang, bro, you getting ripped. You getting ripped apart. You are not lying. This thing is down 32% today. Dude, and the chart does not look good, man. Me personally, I don't know how bad you're off on it, but, you know, I'd have had some stop losses set. Man, that doesn't look good, man. I'm just keeping it real. That doesn't look good. You know, you broke any support that you had, and now you're falling out 32%. What the hell's going on? Let me see if I can kind of see what news is breaking on this, man. Why is it dropping so much? I'm not seeing nothing, man. I don't know. I'll try to do some more research for you, man. Drop it in Discord. But yeah, dude, it's that thing's dropping. Thoughts on CRV? Absolutely turbo. Let me get that pulled up real quick. Curve Dow token, $4.80, down 7% today. Take a look, man. I'll give you some hope on this. It doesn't look too bad off the 3-month right here. Off the yearly, man, it's just steadily, it's just on a bit of an incline, man. I'd continue to hold until you see a breakdown below 350, man, if you would. I like it, especially if you got it a little bit cheaper. Yeah, I'm hoping the whole market's kind of looking the same right now, man. I'm hoping this is a reversal and we continue to make some new highs off a lot of cryptos, man. I've seen this one before, CRV. From what I do hear, they do have a pretty good dev team, pretty good project. I personally like it. Ever since it got listed $6, fell all the way to 40 cents. Wow, that was back in 20. And then you saw that spike February. Maybe we see a repeat what happened this year. Once February hits, February, short month, usually a good month for crypto between February and April. And then May, everything kind of sells off. But this thing held up extremely well, man. You didn't quite see it fall on its face like the rest of the market. And now it's popping back up. So I would continue to hold that, man. I think that looks really, really good. They say someone wrote an article on Twitter. Damn, you got to write a pretty powerful article to drop 32%. I'll check into it, though. CRV, I'm curious, also just added to Uphold. Yeah, I'd continue to hold it, man. I think that's a pretty good project. I think it'll be much higher. Sand ripped 30 cents this morning and retraced it completely. Yeah, you kind of living off this. We're still in that land of if something rips, I would say over 10% a day, you could possibly buy back in a little bit cheaper the next couple of days. Just when everything rips, when you have a certain coin or token that rips, it usually retraces 80%. So CQT, would you grab some? Let me see what you're talking about, man. CQT crypto. As soon as it loads up, I'll let you know, man. All right, here we go. Up 3%, 68 cents. Let's go back over here. Look at that. Wow. Listed in June of last year, the summer. Took a dip with the rest of the crypto space. I bet that's September. That is absolutely the beginning of No, it's mid-August to September. And been in a bit of a downtrend. But, dude, you could be seeing the same repeat right here. Big cup. And then you just fucking rip up. So, yeah, I would actually pick me up some. I might actually pick me up some. Not financial advice, but, I do think you could have a pretty good spike. 90 to 180. Probably 90. Probably a $120 range. If you would see a really, really nice spike, a little repeat what you saw right here. And a lot of times these cryptos, they'll do that, man. They'll repeat what happens in the past. I'm not guaranteeing anything, but you could definitely be setting up for another nice little spike here shortly, man. So thank you for dropping that, man. Give me 1 second, y'all. So does XRP have any new news? Yes, fans of XRP are cheering the latest development. Joey dropping that love, saying thank you very much for all that TA Nah, thank you, Joey. Appreciate that $5 super chat, my man. Really freaking do. Fans of XRP are cheering the latest development in the ongoing legal battle between developers and the cryptocurrency of the SEC. Ripple Labs, the U.S. technology company behind the XRP crypto, remained embroiled in a lawsuit with the SEC over allegations. But what happened with XRP crypto? Judge Sarah Netburn on the Southern District of New York ruled that the SEC must surrender to Ripple an email with a draft of a former director, William Heinzman, speech on which Ethereum is a legitimate security. The decision is significant because it opens the door for Ripple to gain access to numerous SEC documents that the Wall Street regulator had until now claimed were privileged information and should not be entered into court as part of the discovery process. Gaining access to an email and some related notes could help Ripple in its defense and provide insight into how the SEC and its senior leadership view cryptocurrencies and trading in digital coins and tokens. In its legal action, the SEC accuses staff of Ripple of selling XRP cryptocurrency in violation of federal securities law, as XRP is not currently classified as a registered security. But why does this matter? The judge in the case ruled against the SEC and in favor of Ripple, and the decision provides Ripple's legal team with access to documents that could shed light on how the regulator thinks about digital coins and tokens such as XRP. The lawyers for Ripple will be parsing through these documents for information that could help the cryptocurrency developer prevail in court. The positive legal document development is also potentially good news for the price of XRP, which has risen and fallen over the last year on every development in this case. So over the last 12 months, XRP price has swung from a low of 25 cents to a high of 196 before selling at its current price level of 76. Cryptocurrency's price was unchanged at the time of this writing. So what's next? The legal saga that has become the United States versus Ripple is by no means over. The court battle could drag on for many more this one's saying many more years to come. And while it's ongoing, a cloud will continue to hang over XRP, but the latest development in the case clearly favors Ripple and its defense, and that is good news for investors who are bullish on the digital asset. So that's kind of what they're talking about with the update on Ripple right now. They're getting new documents released that the SEC did not want Ripple to have. Now they have it. So can you look at OSMO? What's up, D-Grade? I sure can, man. For you, I sure can. See if it's on Coin Market Cap, man. Yeah, it looks good, man. You have some of this? It's currently trading at $10.37. It's up 1.46% today. Past year, it's been on a steady uptrend. Ever since Christmas, I'd have to argue, man. This thing has been ripping. Really nice ascending level of support. The past day looking great. The past 7 days looking good. Yeah, I would say if you have this, man, I'd continue to hold this. Look at the last month. You went from well over 100% since mid-December to where we're sitting at now. So, yeah, dude, good play. That looks really good, man. OMS, guys, for y'all. Hey, man. Let me know anytime you're in the area, Stevie. Definitely have to hook up, man. Thank you for the TA. Hope all is well with you and the fam. I've been kicking around the idea of picking up a mining rig, but prices are at the moment are crazy high. Turbo Fireman, you're in our Discord, man. Shoot me a message. I can help you out with that, man. I'll help you get hooked up if you are looking to get in. I got a hookup on some really good prices, man. XRP, woohoo, favor Ripple. Yeah, I can't wait for all this to be done, Joey. I really can't, man. Hey, I would continue to hold it, man. They're saying years. They're saying potential to linger for years. Honestly, they probably put that shit because they don't want people to invest in it. I think it's going to be over. It's going to be over at some point this year, man. There's no doubt in my mind. Something's going to happen with XRP and it's going to explode. So I'm investing like it will. So Don't let shit like that scare you, man. You know, it's just some news reporter. You could also stake it for a lot. I think it's 85. I wonder if that's off of like some liquidity pool though, man. I doubt you're getting that type of number off an exchange. That's probably a liquidity pool, and that's a class in itself we need to talk about one night when I don't have work in the morning. But yeah, 85%. That's crazy APY. Crazy APY, and I'm pretty sure that's a liquidity pool where you're staking that at. So I'll do some research into it though. D-grade, man, the price looks good. It really does, man. So guys, I gotta roll. I got plenty of work to do before I even go to bed. So thank y'all very much. I'm sorry I haven't been on a lot more. Like I said, we're starting to kick this Twitter game off too. So make sure you follow me on Twitter. You know, we hosting these pretty big spaces every Saturday and Sunday. So y'all come make sure to check us out. You can learn a little bit, you know, off these new projects that are pumping out. So this week on Saturday, at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're doing Kishu Inu, the devs from over there. And we also did Saitama AMA this past weekend. You know, ended up having over 30,000 views, which was amazing. So we're building something over there too as well. But you know where to find me. Hit me up in Discord if